valer vuelve pirgue y tati. Pues lucho nena puirumeu. Quiñe puliu kisunge inchiñe. Veu meu quiñe Mapu kisunge. Quiñe puliu kisunge inchiñe. Veu meu quiñe Mapu kisunge.
Toda la tierra es una sola alma. Toda la tierra es una sola alma. Y somos parte de ella. Y somos parte de ella. No podrán morir nuestras almas, cambiar sí que pueden.
No podrán morir nuestras almas, cambiar sí que pueden.
Pero no apagarse.
Pero no apagarse.
Una sola alma somos, como hay un solo mundo.
Un sola alma somos, como hay un solo mundo.
Toda la tierra es una sola alma. Y somos parte de ella.
No podrán morir nuestras almas, cambiar sí que pueden. Pero no apagarse. Una sola alma somos, como hay un solo mundo. Una sola alma somos, como hay un solo mundo. Una sola alma somos, como hay un solo mundo. Una sola alma somos, como hay un solo mundo. Uno solo.
Om Sairam. Invito a todos a entonar el mantra Om por 3 veces y el Sai Gayatri también por 3 veces. Reconocemos a Sathya Sai como la divinidad suprema encarnada. Meditamos en este Dios de la verdad. Que Dios Todopoderoso nos guíe a la liberación. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satya Devaya Dhimahi Dhanna Sarva Prachodayate. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satya Devaya Dhimahi Dhanna Sarva Prachodayate. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe Satya Devaya Dhimahi Dhanna Sarva Prachodayate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Oh Señor, toma mi amor y permite que fluya en total devoción hacia ti. Oh Señor, toma mis manos y permite que trabajen incansablemente para ti. Oh Señor, toma mi alma y permite que se funda en ti. Oh Señor, toma mi mente y mis pensamientos y permíteles estar en sintonía contigo. Oh Señor, toma mi todo y permíteme ser un instrumento para trabajar. Saira.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Oferezco mis humildes reverencias a los divinos pies de loto de nuestro amado Señor, Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Sean todos muy bienvenidos a nuestro satsang que estamos haciendo todos los sábados, Divinas Experiencias con Shri Sathya Sai. Hoy con mucha alegría tenemos el honor de recibir nuestro querido hermano de Malasia, Suresh Govind, quien compartirá con nosotros sus experiencias con Shri Sathya Sai. También tenemos el honor de tener nuestro querido hermano Leonardo Guter para la traducción al español. Desafortunadamente, infelizmente, não vamos poder ter tradução ao português. Peço perdão, desculpas aos brasileiros, porque iba a tomar muito tempo de tradução. Então, espero que comprendam bem. Al final de la charla de Suresh, tendremos un momento para preguntas y respuestas. Y a los que quieran enviar alguna pregunta, por favor, pueden enviarlas lo más temprano posible por chat. Dr. Suresh Govind, profesor de parasitología en la Universidad de Malasia. Llegó a Swami en 1986 y se ha desempeñado como coordinador nacional adjunto de los jóvenes, coordinador nacional de los jóvenes, vicepresidente del área de educación, vicepresidente y finalmente presidente de la Organización Internacional Shri Sathya Sai de Malasia. Es el actual presidente del Comité de Estudios de las Escrituras Shri Sathya Sai y coordinador de servicio a través del compromiso comunitario para el Comité de Expansión al Público. Querido Suresh, estamos muy contentos con tu charla, con tu satsang. Muchas gracias por aceptar. Please, Dr. Suresh, be very much welcome. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Thank you, Brother Sergio. Sai Ram, and by the infinite grace, love, and compassion of Bhagavan Baba, this opportunity has been given to share some wonderful experiences with Swami. Firstly, I'm very, very honored that I am now in the midst of some very beautiful people. Brother Leonardo, I know him for more than 30 years. I grew up in whenever I go to Prashanti Nilayam, I see Brother Leonardo, and he's so familiar with that site. It's such an honor, sir, that you are translating this for me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And also our two zonal coordinators, Brother Oscar and Brother Sergio, were so wonderful such a wonderful team. And also to all our loving brothers and sisters of Latin America. That's one place that I have not visited. Latin America I have not visited. Maybe after COVID, by God's grace, if God blesses, I want to make a visit one day. Yes. So satsang is a beautiful occasion where our atmas are meeting. And this is an opportunity for each one of us to inspire ourselves to continue this path towards God. So I was thinking, where should I start the story? What should I do? Then Bhagavan's grace, I think I want to tell the story because the satsang should give inspiration and should also give hope to the thousands and thousands of people, because sometimes in our own family life, we will have problems, our financial problems, there'll be many, many problems. How do you manage problems? This is what the subject is. So in Latin America, after Form 5, after O levels, do you have A levels in your exam? A levels?
In the school?
Yeah, school.
It is different in different countries. We have the primary, high school, university.
Okay, so before going to university, there will be one exam, right, in the school, pre-degree or something. Yes. Yeah. So like that in Malaysia, there's a pre-degree. You need to pass and you need to score exams so that you can go to the university. So 35 years ago, I sat for the pre-degree exam. So my father and my mother wanted me to become a doctor. So all preparations was made. They thought that my pre-degree results will be very, very good. I can go for medicine. So I was waiting for the results. I thought I was very confident I will do very well. So I went to school to collect the results. But unfortunately, I failed. So I came back, I brought the results to my parents. They were very, very, very sad. My father looked at the results and told me, you cannot go for medicine, but you can take medicine. So what to do? Everybody was very sad. So I decided to study again. So I did the exam second time and I also almost failed. So it was very sad. And my career guide, I was in the science stream. And my career guidance counselor told me never take up science. Yeah, my friends, my relations all told me better to go and work somewhere. And I already completely and totally was considered as a failure. So you see, I am tall. So my father told me, you go and go for pilot exam. So there was a vacancy for pilots. I went for the first test, I passed. Second test, I passed. But third test, I failed. So again, I didn't know what to do. Then my father told me, go for journalist. So I went for journalism exam. Journalism exam, I failed. Then they told me, go for entrance exam. I studied like anything to enter into the pre-medical exam. I went in, I thought I did well, but I failed. Then there was a vacancy for a company, and they set an entrance exam in the company. I wrote the exam. I thought I did well, but I failed. So I had a series of failure. So I didn't know what to do. And my parents didn't have enough money or resources to send me overseas for study. So I don't know what to do. So I began to pray like anything. I went to Lord Ganesha's temple. So every Monday and every Friday I pray. My prayer became very intense. So finally I prayed I think this is the Maha Mantra. I think this is what that opened the door. So I prayed, oh Lord, from this moment onwards, I will live for you. I only will do everything and anything for you. Soon after this prayer, one college door opened for me. I went into the college. Very difficult to study, but I saw many other people study, so I became inspired. So I studied along with them. And then on the third year, Brother Jagadishan came to my college. And Brother Jagadishan, you know how he speaks, very inspired. So I followed Brother Jagadishan back into the Sai Baba Center. So I heard the first song, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. I also sang Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha. But when they sang Sai Sharanam, Sharanam, I kept quiet because I couldn't connect to Bhagavan. Because I thought Swamiji must have long beard. Swami must have hair, like those Swamijis in Himalayan mountain and all that. So yeah. But ever since I joined the Sai, but I like the people to do the seva. So I joined the Sai Center and did a lot of seva. The people were excellent. So I just joined people, devotees, and I got excited and I continued to do seva like that. But something happened while doing the seva, while getting involved in Baba's activity. Suddenly my thinking became changed. I got a place to do a postgraduate course. So I finished my degree. I did a postgraduate course. I got a scholarship. I went and did my master's. But I discovered this is the formula to live in this world. You can have any amount of problems in your life. You can have family problems. You can have financial problems. You can have health problems. But these problems, everybody will be having. But despite these problems, can your mind still focus on Swami and his mission? So as I dedicated more and more time and more energy towards advancing the mission of Sai, I saw my system also growing. So I finished my degree, I finished my master's, and I got a scholarship to do my PhD. Everyone takes 4 years or 5 years to finish PhD. So in the laboratory, when I was working 6 months, I had no results. So every day I'll be working, but no results. So I prayed to Swami, there's no results. But every evening I will go to the Sai Center. We have a youth program, teen youth program. That goes on. But in my lab, no results. So one day I went to my supervisor, my professor, and I told him I cannot get results. He told me, okay, change the whole subject. So I was very disappointed. I came back, I sat in the library. So I prayed to Baba, Swami, I don't know what to do. There's no result. My supervisor is telling to change the whole result. I don't know what to do. So suddenly I had a very nice feeling in my heart. I can't explain, but it's a very nice feeling. So I walk to the journal section, all the journals. I see my hand moving like this. I randomly pull out one journal and then I open the journal. That particular paper was something related to my work. So I photostated that paper. I brought it back to my lab. I modified a little bit here, modified a little bit there, and then I found the results. So what others take 4 years and 5 years to finish, I finished my PhD in 1 year, 8 months. This is only because Bhagavan Baba. Because you know my results. I failed many times. So it cannot be my intelligence. It is Baba Swami who decided, okay, you're doing some grace. I got some grace. So when I came back, when I finished my PhD, I published a few papers very fast. And then the government, when I came back, the government gave me National Young Scientist Award. So when I meet my school teacher who knows I failed, I told him, what did you get? I said, I got National Young Scientist Award. He said, how you got National Scientist Award? And then in the university, I rose very fast from lecturer to associate professor and finally professor. I wanted to be a doctor. But Baba put me in the faculty to teach doctors. So every time I look at the university, I look at everything, I know everything, Swami, it is you, it is you, it is you. Yeah. So the point of me telling you this story is to believe that Bhagavan, even while talking like this, he's hearing, he's listening to this conversation. In the interview room one day, Baba told me and my wife, I know you went to London recently, and I know you spoke to devotees in London, but why you speak so fast? You speak slow. Then he turned and looked at my wife and said, he speaks fast, isn't it? And then my wife nodded the head. So you speak slow, Swami said. So what is most important is he's watching. Everything that you're doing, Swami is watching. And most importantly, we think Bhagavan is watching only action, but Bhagavan is also watching your thoughts. So this is the reason why 24/7, every moment of my life, it is Baba, Swami, 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 Swami. So every time I look at everything, I want to improve. Swami, how to do this better? How to make this better? How to do this better? This is all the time in my head. In life, everybody must have worry. But better to worry how to advance the mission of Sai than to worry about other things. merely going to, but I realized very early, if I go to bhajan, pray, nothing is going to happen. It is only making me a little bit peaceful. It is like going to the gym and praying to the machine. If I keep on praying to the machine, will the muscles develop? I must use the machine and move up, then only the muscles will develop. Therefore, we must make, that's why Swami said, more important than guru is guri. What is guru? What is guri? Guru is teacher. Guru is goal. So we must have a goal and then use the guru to reach the goal. So in the interview room one day, I took Swami, I was sitting next to Swami. So I took Swami's hands and put on my head. And I told, Swami said, what are you doing? I said, Swami, I want enlightenment now. Give it to me now, enlightenment, I said. Swami said, enlightenment is not a business transaction for me to give you and for you to take. You must earn, Baba said. You must earn. So the whole point is, if you have a problem and you keep focusing on the problem, the consciousness is at the same level. That level cannot produce the solution. But if you raise the consciousness by becoming more committed and dedicated to advancing its mission, slowly you find some solution coming into your life. I realize that Bhagavan is like sunlight, sun. But if I keep staying in my room, no, Swami is not there, I am not lucky, I am not peaceful, I am not happy, then how will the sun come inside the room? But if I open the door and come outside, I can feel the sun. That is why the secret is, Swami, whatever happens, I'm with you. I want to be with you. Because Baba said, even the river, when the river which is flowing knows that it can reach the ocean, then why is it that you, man, have forgotten that you can reach God? So all the time, so all my students also, my PhD students also, I always tell them and teach them that when they come to me and when I teach PhD, I also tell them how to connect to God, how to be peaceful. When you're doing the work, you have to be very joyful, peaceful, happy. Many of my students also finish the PhD faster. Because when you approach the problem in happiness, the universe will give us the answers. It's always, this is the formula, to keep our mind and heart all the time happy. Yeah, happy, say, happy birthday, Swami, happy birthday, Swami. Swami said, I'm always happy. Don't make me happy, but make me proud. Yeah, and Swami said in the letter, 25th May, when he wrote his letter to his brother, he said, I have come to spread Ananda in this world. So we as devotees of Bhagavan Baba should always feel happy, happy, happy. Yeah, and everything happens, it's okay. Baba, it is better, don't go to Baba and tell your problems. Go to your problems and tell, I have got Baba. Yeah. So one day in the interview room, this is also another experience. My father always, we stay all together. My father, mother, wife, all of us stay in one house. That is my two brothers, my sister, my wife, myself, mother, all of us. So my father will always tell me, please look for a house. Such you also need one house. So every time I will say yes, yes, yes. But I go out, I'll get involved in seva, something. So every evening, when I go and pick up, my wife is a doctor. So whenever I go and pick her up, I will just look to the left. I look to the right for the house for sale sign, whether there's any sale sign. So in the interview room, Baba said, I know every time you drive like this, you look here, you look there for house, isn't it? Swami said like that. He said, I will give you the house. That is not your house. That is my house, Baba said. And he said, when I come, I will tell you where to live. I will point out to you, he said. So one day, on Sunday morning, I got a call from the agent. You go and see this house. So now I stand in front of the house. Then inside my heart, should I buy this house or should I not buy this house? I don't know. This particular area is totally a Chinese area. Suddenly I see one Indian man. His head, there is this, that like turban like that. Head. Kurta, he's wearing kurta. And he's walking towards me. Hey, you're going to buy a house? He said like this. I got a shock of my life. I said, how do you know that I'm buying a house? He said, I know everything. I know.
Yo sé todo, yo sé todo.
Yeah. So I said, where do you live? He said, I live here, I live there, I live everywhere. And when I look into his eyes is wet, like watery. He was carrying a bag, a yellow color bag. You will see in India, they carry a cloth bag, they call it cloth, made of cloth. So this was a tar road. The road was tar road, completely tar road, car passing by, that very busy road. So I fell flat on his legs. I fell flat on his legs. And then he opened his yellow color bag. Half the bag is full of vibhuti, not packet, but vibhuti. So he put his hand inside that bag and he put for me the vibhuti. So I was already very emotional and very, very crying. He said, buy the house. Don't think you don't have money. Buy the house, he said. And he said, just be happy, happy, happy. And then he just slowly walk away. Now, this is not a dream. If it is a dream, this is real. This is happening in the middle of the road. So then since this man came from nowhere and he pointed it out, so that is the house that we bought. Finally, we managed to buy and we are settled. From there, I realized another truth. Even the things that you want in your life, Swami will make it happen for you. You don't have to worry. Sai devotees, Bhagavan Baba's devotees have come here for one big purpose. Firstly, for us to be happy and to teach other people how to be happy. Because the world has become very stressful. People do not know how to be happy anymore. 364 days, you are unhappy. That's why 365th day, we come to your house and say, happy birthday to you. So the point of life is that everything from the first time when you get up in the morning, Swami, thank you, Swami. I'm so happy today. Thank you for giving me one more day. And when you're coming back to sleep in the night, thank you, Bhagavan, for giving me one wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you. Swami, your air I'm breathing, I'm not paying any money. It's free, free, free. Thank you, Swami, for the air I'm breathing. Every day the sun is rising. If the sun doesn't rise properly, the whole world will collapse. Thank you, Baba, for giving me a chance to see your sun. Yeah. Swami, you see the caterpillar. But the caterpillar is very crawly. It always eat everything, eat the leaves, eat the thing, eat. It parasitizes. It's very ugly. It's not good. But Swami said, look, the caterpillar will go into a pupa. But even from the ugly caterpillar will come out a beautiful butterfly. Which is why the first code of conduct is meditation. Because we need to go into our pupa and come out like a beautiful butterfly. So we must experience peace, bliss, happiness, and joy. This is our birthright. Malaysia also was blessed. We staged 12 productions in front of Swami, 12 dramas we staged in front of Swami. So by Bhagavan's grace, I also wrote 12 drama production and took our team to put up and we worked very well with the whole team and staged wonderful productions in front of Swami. So one day, Bhagavan came, and he was very happy with the drama. So he gave everybody one shawl. So Swami took one shawl and threw at me. So I caught the shawl and put it in my hand. Then I went to Swami. Swami, there are 18 people from Singapore and Malaysia. They did a lot of work. They have not received the shawl. He asked me, how many? I said 18. Then Swami gave some instruction. Then he went and they took some more shawls. And Bhagavan put all the shawls on my hand. So Swami walked in front of me, and I bent down. So he took one shawl, gave to one devotee, one shawl, one person, one like that. After the fifth shawl, Swami turned and asked me, where is your shawl? I said, Swami, my shawl is here. My. He hit me 5 times. Yeah. So that shawl that Bhagavan gave me was Swami's shawl. After some time, that shawl put on my hand, he asked, where is your shawl? I said, Swami, my shawl, my. So he wanted me to become, I was laughing and Swami also did it in a joking manner. But when I went to my room, I realized very great truth in this particular experience. Swami said, everything, we must be very careful of my. Because the 2 words that contaminate purity is I and my. This I and my is worse than COVID. COVID, after some time, it can pass. But I and my will always remain and pollute and contaminate our life, which is why Bhagavan gives the vaccination program. He gives the meditation, dhyana yoga. Then come to the center and continue devoting yourself. Bhakti yoga. Go and help other people. Karma yoga. And also make sure that you understand what you're doing. It's jnana yoga. So this 4 vaccination program is to prevent this I and my virus from coming inside. Yeah. So when we don't have this I and my, the world is very, very beautiful. But when the I and my comes inside, we can do Baba's work, but we will be doing it with so much of ego. You know what time I came to the center? You know how much work I did for the center? You know what I have done? I become bigger, 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 bigger. So that's why Swami said, Ravana has got 64 branches of knowledge. Rama got only 32. Ravana is more knowledgeable. Swami said, Ravana is great. Rama is good. Don't go for greatness. Go for goodness. This is why Baba said we name the children. We never name the children Ravana. We name the children Rama every time. So therefore, this Namam is very important. Name is very important. Yeah. And when we continue to chant, we must feel and imagine that this is Baba, this is Baba, this is Bhagwan, this is Rama, so that finally we ourselves become godly. Yeah. So in life, in everything that we are doing, we need to find why we are doing, Baba said, in Prema Vahini, Baba said this. Swami said banana, that text uses the word plantain. Plantain means banana, plantain, plantain, banana. The leaf, banana leaf, you can use to eat. You can eat on banana leaf. You can use the leaf, you can use the aspects of banana for decorations. You can use the branch and tie it up and you can use as bridge. So banana plant got many purposes. But the main reason why you plant a banana plant is to get banana. So the main thing is the reason why we are born. Yes, we have married, we got children, we got house, we got car. But the main reason why we have come is to realize our Atma. That's why more than money, more than wealth, more than anything is this satsang, these people. All of you are listening to this satsang. All of you have come together. All of us are the greatest wealth because you have got Atma, activated Atma, initiated Atma, wanting to go to the same destination. That's why this satsang session is very, 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 very precious. So this is why we pay attention to satsangs. So I've narrated to you 3 experiences in which all the 3 experiences denotes that if we dedicate our life, give time and energy for Bhagavan, he will look after. So how we must listen is that Baba himself said, this is a good story. Baba said, when a parrot, one hunter is coming, so parrot told the other parrot, hunter coming, run away, hunter coming, run away. So the parrot all repeated, hunter coming, run away, hunter coming.
Las cotorras, los loros repiten.
So this parrot who told all other parrots flew away. But when this parrot came back, he saw all this hunter catching all the parrots. Inside the net, the parrots were chanting, hunter coming, run away. Yeah. So what is the point of knowing this when you're not practicing it? So the whole thing is, it is not in reading, it is not in this, in putting it into practice. So after the satsang, one action. Okay, from today onwards, I will always be happy. One resolution we must make, we must write down, I will always be happy. I will not allow anything else in the outer world to influence me. Number 2, this body is given to me to advance and help Bhagavan to move the mission. So second resolution, I am here to serve others. So after the satsang, immediately you must telephone that your chairman and say, okay, brother Sairam, what can I do some more for the center? What is it that I must do some more? And third point that I mentioned is that confidence. What is confidence? In the sense that whatever it is, Bhagavan will take care. Whatever it is, I just don't worry, Bhagavan will take care. And my experience tells you that. From the results, everywhere I go, I'm a failure. But Swami touched and today is so that means to say, we just need to surrender to Bhagavan. Yeah, this is all we need to do every day in our life. Just help. And this is the last experience. I think this is was the last drama we staged for Swami, and Baba gave me one very, very important lesson. Swami is coming at 4 o'clock for the drama evening. So we rehearsed many times the play. We already rehearsed many times. This is for Chinese New Year. We rehearsed the Chinese New Year.
Para el año nuevo chino.
So I gave the CD to this youth. Youth went into the room. There's one uncle there. Uncle said, "Don't worry, all I checked, everything okay." So, but in my heart, there was something, there's a voice, check the sound, check the sound, check the sound. So I phoned the youth and asked, "Did you check the sound?" He said, "Yes, sound is okay, sound is okay." So 3 o'clock, I go to the Cycle 1 hall. So the boy and the sound system is inside the hall, the sound room. In all these productions, I never go to the sound room because the boys will do well. I don't need to go. But this time the heart is telling, check, 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 check. So I went into the sound room. So Uncle, Sairam, Uncle, Sairam, Uncle, I want to check the sound. The uncle said, "Hey, have faith in Baba. No need to, I have already done it. It's okay." He said. So I said, "No, let me check one more time." So I put the CD in. So track 1 is okay. Track 1, the sound is okay. Track 2, okay. So I said, "Okay, stop. I let enough." Then I was switched off the system. But in my heart, check, check, check. So it was very loud. So uncle, please check one more time. "Sir, Sairam, sir, everything is okay, sir." He sort like that. So anyway, one more time we check. After track 2, there's no more sound. Track 3 empty, track 4 empty, track 5 empty, tracks. So I got 6 CDs there. So I tried every CD, all not working. I started panicking. I said, "Swami, what is this? You are going to come out anytime now, and the sound is not coming." "Sir, 30 years in Prashanti Nilayam, this has never happened, sir." That man told me. So now we are checking the wire, checking here, checking there. It's not coming. Swami, is the sound not coming? So I prayed to Swami, "Swami, please, Baba, this is Chinese New Year. Please, Bhagavan, you have to make sure, Bhagavan, the right things come. This is not happening, Bhagavan. You are the one. Please make it happen." I prayed like this. Suddenly one Swami student comes by. So Swami student, "What is the problem?" he asked. "The sound is not coming." So he went inside, he pulled the wire, he pull here. Suddenly the voice is okay. The moment the voice is okay, darshan music starting, Swami coming inside. So that uncle said, "Okay, brother, it's all okay, you go." So I ran, cut across to the stage and waited. The whole play went very well. Then I found that boy. After the whole play was over, when Swami left, I searched for that boy and I found him. Okay, so I said, "Thank you so much for helping us. Are you a sound engineer?" He said, "No." "So what was wrong with that?" "Sir, I also don't know. I pulled whatever wire I saw, I pulled whatever wire I thought I put inside." Yeah, I tell you, it was a miracle. And then I realized this was my final message Swami gave. "Hey, I am the eternal director. I am the eternal scriptwriter, and I will do everything. You are just an instrument. You understand? You make sure." So this was the message that was given. It's not you are just doing it, but he is the one who is the doer. This is the final message before Swami left the world. So the most important thing for all devotees to remember is, hey, I must have confidence that Bhagavan will look after. I must always be happy. I'm here to serve others. And remember, never allow I and my to come in, because Baba is the eternal doer. I thank you all so much for this opportunity, dear brothers and sisters.
Suresh, there might be some questions if you don't mind.
Yes.
Sairam, thank you very much, dear brother. We are very happy to hear you. Estamos muy felices de escucharte, querido hermano. Muchas gracias. Hay algunas preguntas para ti. Primer pregunta. Swami dice que la felicidad es unión con Dios. Sin embargo, a pesar de hacer sadhana, no encuentro felicidad. ¿Qué puede estar pasando?
Yeah, so this is where even satsang, they ask this question. What do you mean by union with God? It is, you must now define what God is. So God is not something from the sky, a huge big energy falls and you're waiting for the clouds to clear and the form to come. That is not the God that is being referred to. God is when at this moment, at this present moment, I am with all of you. I feel all of you, there's God in all of you. And at this moment, when I'm saying to you, I feel happiness, I feel joy in sharing with you. So I don't think what's going to happen at 8:30 or 9 o'clock or 1 hour from now. I don't think about yesterday. Now, this moment, I'm with you. This is the most auspicious moment. This is godliness. So if at this moment I'm connected, my heart, head, and hands are connected, I am connected to my Atma, I'm connecting to all of you. This beautiful moment is created by Bhagavan. This is godliness, union with God. So when I'm sitting in the examination hall, the examination question is now being looked. I'm looking at the examination question. I don't ask, oh, why this question is like this? Why didn't I study? How come I lemon, and become worried? No, at this moment, this question is staring at me. I should now answer with confidence, with happiness, with peace. I write the best answer. This moment is that union with God, this excellent opportunity, because once I pass through, I can achieve my other experiences.
Second question.
Okay, tenemos otra pregunta. ¿Cómo haces tú, hermano, para entregar todas tus acciones a Swami?
Two things to remember. One, Swami said, death, one is God. So for me, the greatest motivation is death, because I have gone to every funeral, or most funeral is very motivating, because you know why? One day I will be in the coffin also. So if one day, if I'm going to die and go, what can I take with me? Nothing. So once I know that inevitably this is a transit ground, transit, for a short while I remain here. Once we have that realization and all the time it is there, life becomes very inspiring. So Swami said two things to not forget, death and God.
Tenemos otra pregunta. De acuerdo a tu experiencia, ¿es el servicio a la sociedad la mejor forma de acercarse a Dios? ¿Y por qué?
Because once we have love for somebody else, hey, supposing you like a girl, you will say, can you keep on, I love you, and don't take any attempt and don't take anything to know her, don't write letters, don't telephone, don't marry, how the experience won't be happening. So if you love someone, the next thing is service. So love in action is service. It cannot be that I love everybody. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. What does it mean? It just means that, hey, everyone be happy. How? I must do something to make everybody happy. When I do something to make everybody happy, it's service. When I go to work, why you work? I got salary. Why you work? I need promotion. Why you work? That's where I get my rank. Now, when in the Sai service, Sai center, when I work, what do you get? Nothing. Who do you work for? Nobody. So when I'm doing like this, I'm developing selflessness. So when selflessness will lead you to my Atmic realization. So Bhagavan is giving us an orientation program to reduce the selfishness to connect to Atma. So that's why it is important.
Okay,
Última
Oscar.
pregunta, hermano.
Ask
¿Cómo
question.
es tu comunicación con Swami?
I don't know, this is a very subjective question. The way to communicate, whether we are communicating to Baba or not, everything that we do or I do, I check it, Swami, this is, I'm going, like today now, Satsang, I saw me, if the Satsang is going to happen, please bless Bhagavan, may the right things, right words come, may everybody gain. So this is, every day I go, I'm going to leave the house, Swami, I'm going to work Bhagavan, I'll come back afterwards, please come with me, like that. So we treat Bhagavan like a friend, like you are telling Swami everything. So Bhagavan, I'm going to meet this person. Please, Swami, please bless me that the best experience will come to me. Best experience will come to all of us. I like that. So you communicate. Don't put Swami in Puttaparthi, Prashanthi Nilayam, Swami, oh, Swami in Prashanthi. No, he's there, here, right here. That's what I'm saying. Right now, when I'm talking to you, I must become aware that he's standing here, listening, whether it's the right thing to say, whether it's a good thing to say, whether it's the best thing to say. So we must continuously become conscious. A fish need not worry whether he can think about water. Why? Because a fish lives in water. Fish lives in water. Like
okay.
that.
Suresh, thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you.
Excelente. Leonardo, ¿puedes por favor traducir?
Sí.
Entonces yo dije, Señor, de ahora en adelante viviré para ti, y todo cambió.
So he's going to give you a summary of your words.
Yes.
Cuanto más pensaba y servía Sai, todo mi ser se expandía. Más importante que preocuparnos por los problemas de nuestra vida y del mundo, preocupémonos de cómo avanzar en la misión de Sai. Yes. Cualquier cosa que necesites en tu vida, Swami te la proporcionará. Sé feliz y haz felices a los demás.
Yes.
Hay que tener mucho cuidado con dos palabras, yo y mío. ¿De qué sirve saber algo si no lo ponemos en práctica? Estoy aquí para servir a los demás. Entrega todo a Swami y no te preocupes por nada. Este momento es el más importante. Este momento
moment
es
is the most-
divino. Dear brother Suresh, thank you so very much, dear brother. Beautiful satsang. Thank you. We know that it's very early for you, Sunday morning, early morning, but we are very happy to have you here sharing your life experience with Swami. It's very touching and inspiring. Thank you so much, brother. Me gustaría agradecer también a todo el equipo de técnico que hace posible la transmisión, a Leonardo por su excelente servicio de traducción, a todos y especialmente a Swami por esta oportunidad de tener este alimento espiritual. Doy las gracias a todos e invito a cerrar entonando el Samasta Loka para que todos los seres de todos los mundos sean felices. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Swami always reminds us, love lives by giving and forgiving. Nos recuerda Swami que el amor vive dando y perdonando. Una feliz semana a todos. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Thank you.